Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel if you're one of the returning viewers. Today we're playing Warno, and I'm going to show you how to take a battle group and play it. There's two ways of playing. One is in multiplayer, where you would set up a game. Let me show you actually solo. In solo you have load, where you load the videos. Operations, which are kind of short-term campaigns. Skirmish, which is a single game, that's what we're going to play here and show you in a little bit. And Army General, which is where you play the campaign, of which there's only one right now. If you were to go into multiplayer, you can set up a multiplayer game by hitting create. You can name the game, you'd set it to private or public if you want to play random people. 1v1, 2v2, 4v4. They're all choices that you can pick, and allow spectating if you want to. And you would hit create and go into the menu and then invite your friends. This is where you would pick the battle group. There's the 13th UK battle group that we created in the previous video. You can add more AI players. You can pick their battle group, and then to invite another player you simply go to one of your friends, and then you would, up in this corner when they're online, you will see a little envelope. You click on the envelope and it sends them the code. A little message will pop up down here in their screen and they can join you. Then when they've joined you, you can hit launch right here. We are going to play a single player game, so I'm going to exit out of this, go back to solo, and go to skirmish for a simple game. Same approximate mechanism, except you're not inviting anybody to join you. And I think we're good to go. We click on the battle group that you want to play. An American, a British one, French one, 11th ACR. We're going to go with the same one that I created in the last video. And then you would hit launch game. So this game is about taking victory points. To get rid of this menu right here, just click this button right here. This is a real handy button, show orders, to let you know that you've given orders to all available units. As you zoom out, you'll see the blue box. This is your deployment area. As you go further forward, you'll see other boxes. This box needs to be captured. There's a lot of cover in this one, so I'm thinking infantry heavy in there. Here's the next box, quite small, some good cover. Another box here, and you'll see all the boxes are also in the mini menu up top. So on this particular map there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, one that's close to your base, 2 opposing each other over here, a big one in the center, a little one to this side, and another one over here. And that's the enemy's deployment area. So once you understand the map, and it's worth playing a lot of games to get to understand the map, then start to set your forces. There are 2 main roads. I want to capture as many as possible, as fast as possible. Definitely want to capture that one, and by default hold that one. Probably need to hold this one and these 2 back here. So that means there are 5 battle groups I need to hold. Okay, you can hit auto deploy. It takes a second or 2 after doing that, then it automatically deploys a battle group. If you don't like those units, simply right click on the mouse and you'll get rid of the units. Up in the top here you have 1250 deployment points, and to deploy headquarters we're going to go ahead and put it on the road here. Remember, we picked sultans because they were fast. So I'm going to pick a sultan and I'm going to have it go and occupy this one here. As I drive through this one, if I slow down enough, I'll automatically capture it. I think I'm going to pick an infantry headquarters, so go to the infantry tab. Again, we're looking for this little star in the circle right here. That lets us know that we're going to pick that unit. It hasn't appeared on the map right now, but it will appear right here. I'll get rid of that sultan for now. Place this right on the road. The reason you want to place them on the road is so they don't waste time traveling across country, which is slower to get on the road. You have lots of different orders to pick. I'm going to hit quick hunt, so they will fight if they have to, or in this case I'm going to go with move fast, I think. This one's got the furthest to go, so I'm going to send him here. Click on the map where you want him to go. Oh, get rid of that there. See how there's no arrow saying he's got orders to move? It's because I messed up the movement. Click on him. Then right click where you want him to go. Now I'm going to place him right in here. Now there's an arrow showing that he's going to go there. I'm going to pick the second infantry and place him in the same spot. Click on him again. Then I'm going to send him, I think, right in here. Now we have two headquarters set up. This one's going to be a harder one to hold. So I'm going to send Bedford. No, I'm not. Actually, I'm going to change that. Simply click on it again to let go of it. Right click. I'm going to send a Sultan headquarters unit on this road. I'm going to place him in the center of the woods right here. Now I'm going to take a cheap Bedford and capture this point here and that point there. Gotta watch my points though. Click on it. And now I'm going to make sure the victory point is there. I'm going to pick a Bedford command element. Make sure I've got it highlighted. I'm going to place it right in here. Tell it to unload at position right there. Now I'm thinking I'm going to get attacked in this sector first. Could be this sector and also this sector right here. But I really want to hang on to this one, and it's a built up area, so I know I'm going to put some infantry units into here. I'm probably going to put them in leading edges right here facing that direction. So select two infantry, place them on or close to the road. See the blue 2? That shows that there are 2 in this battle group. The other ones are singles. And have them unload at this sector right here. So move fast.
More gas, driver.
Move fast. Now again, watching my points. Need to have a little bit of everything at every location. Pick 2 more. 1, 2. Now these are, remember, infantry mounted in warriors with Milans. So I want them to move fast to that location. Once they get there, I'll unload them. You have to remember to do that. And a few more right here.
What are your orders, sir?
I think I'm going to put them in this leading wood. Well, probably in this wood here. But they'll have an arc of fire. If you hold the button C down, you'll see where they've got an arc of line of sight. If I put them here, they can only see down that road. If I put them here, on the leading edge. They can see the roads that enter this sector. So I'm going to give them move orders, move fast.
It will be faster on the road.
Okay, now for some cheap infantry. Pioneers, so they're really good at close combat. I'm going to send them to move. I don't know whether I should go in this sector or this sector right here to cover this road, so that the sea will guide me. So I'll make sure I'm on move fast. Right to there. So each location has got something going to it. I'm probably going to put one infantry section. Got more of these guys. Put one.
Yes, Captain.
Make sure I'm highlighting the correct one. And I'm going to get him to unload at position this time. Right in there. Now if you look at the roads they're going to use to get to me, they're going to come down this road here. They're going to come down this road here. They're going to come down this road here if they want to go down the center. Then they're going to come down this road here and take this position. So we want some recce forces, some reconnaissance forces. I like to use the Gazelle, plus you will see a dash line. Here's the deployment line, here's the dash line. That's for recce units only. They can deploy there, and I'm going to tell him to move right up the center and keep an eye on the center. Right. Next I want to cover these long lines of sight. That's not a very long line of sight. But this is, and that's going to be a prime position for an anti-tank guided missile. And that, my friends, is in the tank section. I could put a tank there, which I might do that anyway. Let's put one there. Or should we go with an anti-tank missile? I think we'll go with a swing fire. It's all about style of play and how you choose to play. Oops, did I not click on him? If I put him back here, we'll be kind of in the open. If I put him here, he'll be in camouflage. And you'll see down that road. Catch a bit of the road to the right as well. So last but not least, I've got one unit left to deploy. I think I am going to go for some anti-air. Back in the center, on this road here, the one on the right. Put him right in the center here. He'll drive up the road, cross this field and go into there. And I'm also going to take a logistics piece. Come back to log, put a stalwart right in here to keep these guys all rearmed and refueled. And that's going to start back here.
Ready to supply.
I'm not really in a need to race him up there. So I'm going to place him in this little capped area right here. And then he'll park up and he'll keep these infantry units resupplied. What else can I use? I'm going to put one more of these. Could kind of put him in there. But they'll have Milans. So, yeah, that might be a good spot. This might be a good spot as well. Right there might be a good spot to put him.
Oh, by the way, I just wanted to say thanks for watching. If you enjoy this content and want to see more, please take a second to let everybody know by smashing that like and subscribe button. It's free, it doesn't cost you anything, and you'll really help the channel grow. Also, it would be absolutely brilliant if you could leave a comment and share your thoughts with everyone. Back to the show.
I can't afford to send anything out there because they all cost more than 10 points. So this is an okay, it's probably not an award-winning strategy, but it's an okay strategy. I'm racing to capture the points with the command. I'm putting the command at the back edge in cover as much as I can. And I'm also going to place infantry in the built-up areas. I'll reposition the warriors with the Milans once they get close. I've got anti-tank guided weapons going into strategic areas that have very long lines of sight. I have some reconnaissance moving up the center of the map. The center of the map is not the best place, but I believe it's the best place in this situation because I have nothing covering the center. I have some surface-to-air missiles coming up in the center here. I'll reinforce those and maybe we'll do an anti-air ambush. And then it's a question of identifying which one they're pushing the hardest. They'll have a primary objective that they'll push the hardest on, and I believe it'll be this point because it's worth more points. Oh, it's only worth 1 point. Okay. So it could be any of these points. Usually there's a command point or an objective point that's worth more points. You can see their air comes through the center there. That's important when we start building that anti-air ambush later. Okay, so once that's done, you can hit launch battle. If you're in a multiplayer game, you all have to hit launch battle for it to launch. If you don't all hit, it'll launch after 30 seconds of the first person hitting it anyway. So with that said, let's see how we do here. Now everybody should be moving, nobody should be left behind. Yep. Okay, everybody's moving. I'm really interested in what this guy sees. You can see the tracks that everybody, or the route that everybody's going to be using. And don't forget, when the command elements get to where they're going, their location, you have to unload them. You can give them move and unload, but they'll move slower. So it's move fast or move and unload. This guy here is on a move and unload order because I don't care. This guy up here is on a move order. He's going to go right into there. Move fast order, I should say. So that way I'm going to have to unload him. I didn't look to see what type of battle group I'm facing, but that doesn't really change what I'm doing right now anyway. It may change what I do later. Okay, we've got enemy armor coming down the center. Need to see if anybody's coming into here. Are they heading that way or are they heading this way?
Roger.
See the Sultan's leading. Okay, I've got some points. I'm going to bring up some attack helicopters to the center here. Placing them here. I'm moving my anti-aircraft defense a little bit closer up front. Yeah, these guys could unload.
Successful hit.
Must have given them move to unload orders. Okay, these guys have to unload. And these guys need to unload. Now these attack aircraft are going to come, attack helicopters with tows. They're going to come and see anything here and kill it. Unload and put them into that sector. Infantry do better in sectors, they get defense pushes.
Where to? Enemy spotted. Yes, sir.
Unload those guys. Okay, so points wise we're leading. If you look at the top here, you've got 5 points per second and they're getting 2 points per second. I say per second, I have nothing to prove that. Okay, so we're going to place some artillery back here and put it on the counter battery when it comes on in. I'm going to give them that resupply. You see, I almost have range on that, but I need to move them a little bit. Now I need to start reinforcing positions. I'm going to move infantry, move fast. Oh, wrong button. 3, move fast. I'd use quick buttons, but you won't see I'm using quick buttons, so I'm showing you the orders right now. But I have quick buttons on my mouse. Got infantry in there. Oh, they didn't unload yet, sorry. Just moving the warriors so they're facing the right direction, they're not stuck behind a building. Okay, kind of confused. The enemy are not doing an awful lot right now. Move that infantry squad to back here. Actually, I'll put them there instead. But this gives you a basic idea of how to set up for the game and then how to run the game itself. This style is not probably the best style out there. I don't think anybody can claim that, but well, they can claim it, but there's always some method to beat the method that you're using. But this is a pretty good standard setup. You got a bit of anti-air back here. Got the artillery setting up.
At your orders,
The
Captain.
artillery is going to go on counter battery. And I've got some anti-air by track rapier here. I'm going to set up some more track rapier.
Damn, that was close. Backwards.
Okay, so that's armor.
Enemies.
These guys a little closer. It's looking like a heavy thrust is going to be over here.
Target.
Put some reconnaissance on this side. I'm creating a little FARP for a forward air rearming point. Refueling point? Not sure if that's the right term. Right back here.
Damn, that was close. Backwards.
These guys are doing quite a bit of damage. There's the Reaper. So we lost one warrior over here. Oh no, it just got moved as well.
The enemy's in range. So away. Second platoon, let's go. Ammo spent.
Push these guys that way. If you hold the mouse button down and pull in the direction like that, they'll point that way. They'll orient that way. See that? So I'm putting them in here doing that.
Ammo spent.
And I think I'm going to bring a tank up. Go back and see how many ammo these guys have left. They're halfway through using the allocation up, or their ammo reload. I think I'm going to move this guy up here.
Movement where awaited. Good job, gunner.
So we're halfway to winning. Up here you can see the victory bar is blue for us. We have 1,000 points. We're ahead by 3 victory locations. They are not doing so well. I think I'm going to place a couple of tanks over here. A couple of chieftains maybe. You can guard that direction. These are not the same tactics that I would use. They're similar. If I were playing a different player, then the player will play more unpredictable than the AI will.
Captain and his crew.
So this seems to be a main route that they're using. Oh, can I get that? Kill it. Kill it, boys. Only got one left. That wasn't smart. I should have taken a different path into there. So I'm going to bring some more infantry into here.
Good job, gunner. Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Give them the fast move order.
Backwards.
Auf Clara, it's an East German unit. Panzer. Challengers are going to come in and backfill that section right there. And here I'm going to unload these guys.
Enemy at 3 o'clock. High.
Infantry defending well. I'm also watching the mini-map. You can see what's happening on the mini-map in the top right. Fortunately, I've already chosen reinforcements to come in. I'm going to pick another infantry command section. Come into here. Infantry command section, come into here. Have these guys land over here. Have the infantry clear these guys out. These guys can unload. Have the warrior get over here. Provide these infantry with some support. This is turning into a bit of a knife fight. Maybe this one will be light. Need these guys to land, so they'll resupply. And I'm gonna start pulling some air in and air to air. A Jaguar multi-roll and a Tornado multi-roll. Well, this is what I mean by setting a bit of a trap. I'm going to send the air to air right here.
Successful hit. Keep your eyes peeled.
And then watch out for any enemy aircraft.
Good job, gunner.
These guys are doing well over here. We're well and truly on our way to victory. So I've got 2 SAM batteries right here, and I've got one friendly air-to-air combat air patrol, kind of buzzing around over here, waiting for the enemy air to show up. Got my forward refueling point right here. Rearming and refueling point.
Good job, gunner.
Oh boy. Too late now, I think we're going to win before it gets there. We have a helicopter, an Mi-8 MT, on its way over here. Warriors. He didn't survive that. Looking ugly.
That's your orders.
There we go, we got a victory. Dun, da, da, dun, da, da. And here we are on the victory screen. It shows you, obviously on my side, I got the MVP medal for the kills, conquest points. Conquest points is caused by securing a victory location with a command element. Kills is self-explanatory. You get the points that the tank or infantry are worth, the amount of losses you've lost in points, and your kill ratio, which is 2.65 to 1, which is not great, but it's okay. The enemy was not doing as well as me. It was an AI medium. I was worried it was an AI easy because they weren't acting very aggressively. And then you can go into kills and losses and see which, like Sergeant Banbury or Corporal Banbury in this warrior, killed all of these. The Challengers obviously did really well. That's a Challenger 3, remember we picked that. Not a lot of tanks, but they certainly made a big difference. The swing fire were placed in a good place. Corporal Fat Man. Should change that for my YouTube handle. So there you go, that's the victory. You got your experience screen, how much experience you got, the modifiers to it, and then the profile, and then exit. And then the next thing that you can do is come to load here, and you'll see you would have normally seen. Oh yeah, you do. No, you don't. Well, either way, I hope you enjoyed that game. If you do record, which usually you would record, it'll be saved in here, and you will get to replay it and watch it live. Well, semi-live as soon as you recorded it. Anyway, peace out, love and hugs.
Saxon hopes you enjoyed this episode. For more content like it, please support the channel by hitting the like button and don't forget to subscribe. Let us hear your feedback and leave a comment too. Thanks for watching.